Would you like to know?
Well, first of all, what's your name?
Steve.
Steve, and what is this?
It's an Amphicar 770.
An Amphicar 770. Do you take it in the water?
Yeah, in fact, Trish asked me to take it in around 11 o'clock and 1 o'clock or so.
Right.
So it's getting pretty close to 11 o'clock. So
Right, so we're going to see it in the water?
that's kind of how I'm sort of trying to tee it up to the boat launch.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how long have you had the car?
I bought it in November 2011.
Wow.
Yeah, 11
And-
years, pretty close.
Did you restore it, or was it just like this when you
Well,
bought
it had been restored
it? Okay.
to an extent, but it's an ongoing maintenance project. So,
And what's the most interesting adventure you've had with it?
well, I took it up the canal in Ottawa. I
Okay.
put it in at Dow's Lake. It was fall before last,
Right.
and everybody loved it.
Right.
And I ended up getting contacted by CTV and
Okay.
and CBC.
Oh, nice.
They tracked me down somehow.
Okay.
So that was a bit of an adventure, I
Yeah.
guess. I've had it in Lake Erie
Okay.
with some big waves,
Right.
so that was pretty exciting too.
And how fast does she go in the water?
It's rated at 7 knots.
Okay. And how does it steer, with a rudder?
No, it steers with front wheels in the water and on land.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So I guess you turn the front wheels, it creates resistance and goes like a rudder.
exactly. Yeah, and it's semi-agile. You have to plan ahead sometimes.
Right.
It takes a bit of getting used to, but it's
Okay.
not bad.
Can you
Yeah.
go reverse in the water?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And because both the propellers turn the same direction, it turns better in the water. It turns better right than it
Okay.
does left.
So if you had to choose which way to turn, you go right.
You always plan to turn right if
Right.
you want to do a tight turn. Yeah.
Let's have a look at this. You can see the propellers underneath. The car's higher than most.
Yes. 11-inch clearance.
And there's your exhaust on top.
Yes.
So where does she sit in the water?
At the back, it'll sit around here.
Okay.
At the front, kind of like same amount below,
around
sort
there.
of like bumper level.
Does it require a lot of maintenance, like to keep it from rusting? Or?
Yeah, it's got I don't know how many grease points it's got, but
Yeah.
the neighborhood of 20. It takes regular greasing
Right.
because it's an all-steel car.
Right.
The brakes, they wear it quite regularly.
Right.
The wheel cylinders, front wheel bearings seem to like getting
Right.
replaced every few years. 1 year, in fact, I had replaced them twice in 1 year. But
Wow.
this set I got on for whatever reason, they've been really good. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, that's something you just don't see every day.
no. But it's great fun, and in spite of the maintenance and the costs involved, it's something I always wanted, and,
Yeah.
and I'm just really happy to have. This is the only mass-produced amphibious vehicle.
And how many were made?
3,878.
Huh. Do you
This
happen
is-
to know how many are left?
No, but the common number that gets thrown around is about 500 that are water-worthy.
Okay.
This is the 104th one made.
Wow. Nice.
This is an early.
It's a beautiful color. Were
Yeah.
they all this color? Or?
No, this is lagoon blue.
Okay.
This fjord green, sand white,
Right.
and red, and I don't know what kind of red. It's sort of like
Okay.
candy apple red.
Cool.
Yeah. So
I'll just
four,
take a walk around.
4 colors.
Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome. What's this going on?
mgdriving.com.
Okay.
Yeah.
For you.
Okay, so we're taking a ride in a water car. So
Weird stuff.
we're about to go in the water. Who drives a car into the water?
Wow. It's a weird sensation, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
I remember the first time I went in. It wasn't this car, it was another guy's car.
Right.
And one thing I remember feeling about it was that it's so smooth.
Wow. This is cool.
Yeah, it's great.
It's almost like what the military built, right?
Yeah, I think they tried to sell it to the military. I know the guy that designed this also designed a military amphibious car. But it was built by Porsche.
Right.
Here.
Yeah, I see how it turns right rather than left. I wonder why.
I'm sure it's just got something to do with the rotation of the propellers.
Yeah.
If you could control them independently, it would be so maneuverable.
Yeah,
It'd be
exactly.
awesome.
That's how I thought it was
Yeah.
controlled with two propellers.
Yeah.
You know, one goes.
I did see a video of somebody made an all-electric version of it,
Oh yes.
which would give you that ability. But I did see another one, and I'm not sure if it was that car or if he had hydraulic motors on the propellers.
Okay.
But he could like spin around in spot, like when he could just turn in circles. But
I remember seeing these as a kid. You know.
yeah.
Yeah.
I remember seeing one as a kid in a newspaper,
Yeah.
and I'm going, a car that goes in the water? That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And we have a passenger with us in the back.
Oh yeah.
What's his name?
Ozzy.
Ozzy.
Yeah, Ozzy always goes.
Ozzy always goes.
Yeah. Somehow she knows too.
Yeah.
She just crawls in and waits. It's really stable vehicle in the
It
water.
is. It's never leaked on you?
Oh, at least a little bit.
Oh,
A lot of them do. The real. Some guys will say they shouldn't leak at all, and some of them don't leak at all.
no. Right.
And it would be nice if it didn't leak at all, but it leaks a little.
So how long can you go before the leak becomes an issue?
Indefinitely. I've got 2 bilge pumps.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. As long as I got gas, I can keep going.
Okay.
Yeah. I'd say probably the furthest I've gone would have been maybe 10 kilometers in the water.
Right.
It takes a little bit of time, but as long as you're not in a hurry. And I'm generally not in a hurry when I'm in this.
It's amazing.
And everybody, not everybody, but 98.5% of the people that see it,
Right.
both on the road and in the water, just love it.
Oh yeah. I can see that.
So, kind of makes me happy that it makes them happy.
You can just go up on the beach there? Or?
I could
Probably
try. Let me try. I've never gone up here because they usually have a barrier across.
Right. And back on land we are.
Success.
Cool. That is so cool. Oh yeah, I want one of these.